Hello everybody and welcome back to another video on the channel, and today we will be doing the 25th airport update of Jakarta Dewantara-Nusantara International Airport. And once again, this will be a morning update. So yeah, without further ado, let's just get into the video. We'll just start off with the aircraft that are currently taxiing because there are quite a few. So starting off, we have the AirAsia Airbus A321neo currently taxiing into gate L2, and this flight has just arrived in from Kota Kinabalu. Next up is the Garuda Indonesia Boeing 777-300ER extended range with the mask sticker on the nose. This plane is currently taxiing to gate A2 at the A terminal and has just flown in from Seoul Incheon. Next up is yet another AirAsia, this time the AirAsia Airbus A320ceo. This plane is currently taxiing to the runway and it will be heading out to Penang. And then our last aircraft on the taxiway, well, this one is currently pushing out, but regardless, we'll include it here, is the All Nippon Airways Boeing 787-9 Dreamliner in the Star Wars R2-D2 special livery. This plane is pushing back from gate A5, and of course, as usual, will be headed out to Tokyo Haneda. Moving on to the remote gates, starting off at gate R2, we have the AirAsia Airbus A321neo in 321 takeoff special livery. This plane has just arrived in from Kuala Lumpur and of course is deboarding passengers, and later on it'll just be flying back out there yet again. Over at gate R3, we have the Garuda Indonesia Boeing 737-800 in the Pikachu Jet special livery. This plane is currently getting ready to be pushed back and will be heading out to Bangkok Suvarnabhumi. And the final plane at the remote gates at gate R4 is the CityLink Airbus A320neo. This plane is currently having catering service done, and later on it will be headed out to Singapore. Alright, and our new airline for today, I'm pretty sure the only new airline for today, is the Starlux Airbus A350-1000. And yes, this is the inaugural flight for the new service of Taipei to Jakarta. So of course, this plane has just arrived in from Taipei in Taiwan and is currently deboarding passengers. And well, later on, of course, it'll be headed back out there yet again. Starlux will only fly to Jakarta daily in the mornings. Well, it's not resembling realistic schedule, but whatever, who cares. But yeah, that is the Starlux Airbus A350-1000, and also there will be more Chinese planes to come. Next up is yet another Airbus A350, and that is the Cathay Pacific Airbus A350-900. This plane is currently boarding on passengers, and of course, as usual, will be headed out to Hong Kong. Alright, now at gate A4 we have the Garuda Indonesia Boeing 777-300ER extended range, this time in the normal livery. And this flight is currently boarding on passengers as it will be headed out to Beijing. Alright, at gate A6 we now have the Garuda Indonesia Airbus A330-200, and this plane is currently deboarding passengers, having just arrived in from Melbourne, which they usually do in night, but this flight was kind of delayed, so yeah, it has arrived in the morning instead. But yeah, it has arrived in from Melbourne and is currently deboarding passengers. And our last aircraft at this part of the airport at gate A7 is the Singapore Airlines Boeing 787-10 Dreamliner, and it has just arrived in from Singapore Changi, so of course it is deboarding passengers, and later yet again it will be boarding passengers and heading out to Singapore. Moving on to the second section of the airport, we have first of all the Batik Air Boeing 737-800. This one is getting ready to be pushed back and will be heading out to Denpasar in Bali. And taxiing from its gate, we have the Lion Air Boeing 737-900ER extended range in the Boeing House Colors livery, mix, whatever. Anyways, this plane is of course taxiing to the runway and will be headed out to Pontianak. Now going to the B terminal, starting off from gate B1, we have the Delta Airbus A330-900 Neo in the Team USA Olympic Special Livery. This plane has just arrived in from Atlanta with a transit in Honolulu and is currently deboarding passengers. And of course, it will be heading right back out on the same route, which is to Atlanta via stopover in Honolulu in Hawaii. Moving on to gate B2. Oh wow, I just realized this is actually another new aircraft at this airport. So yeah, moving on to gate B2, we have the United Airlines Boeing 777-200ER extended range and the Starline special livery. And I never knew that this is actually a new aircraft. That's never been seen before in an update. That's been featured in an unboxing, but certainly not an update. So yeah, something new for you guys to see once again. And yeah, it's just currently having some catering service done, and later on it'll be flying out to San Francisco just non-stop. Alright, at gate B3, we have a Malaysian Airlines Boeing 737 MAX 8 with some heavy servicing, having just arrived in from Kuala Lumpur, and it's currently deboarding passengers as well as unloading the baggage, as you can see. And yeah, of course, later on it'll be headed right back up to Kuala Lumpur. And our final aircraft for today at gate B5 is the Thai AirAsia X A330-900 Neo, currently getting ready to be pushed back, and it will be headed out to Bangkok Don Muang. So yeah, that is pretty much it for this update, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the 2 new aircraft featured in this update, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.